Welcome back, Umuchuku. Na sị Chineke nyekwara ya aka na ife na-eme n'ụwa now. Mana Jehovah nọ njọ. You want to go? So as at yesterday, I saw something online about this girl called Ochanya. Yeah, Ochanya. And yesterday was on fire. Justice for Ochanya, justice for Ochanya. I was like, when did this, is it something that just happened like overnight and the justice is like just flying here and there? So I went deep, started making my research, and I found that, hey God, a lot happened to this girl. A lot happened to this girl. These are the kind of things that will happen that, in fact, we women ourselves will be the one to take charge of it. This is a no-no. This is the cases of rape. It's appalling. You see father define children, his own child. Father. When you talk about neighbors, that one is different. When you talk about siblings, when you talk about friends, it's different. But these days, now person papa, they rape am. Papa will born you. This one dey too much. As for the case of this girl, Ochanya, according to how the story went, what I was able to gather yesterday, that she had to stay with her auntie. All right, because the schools in their village or where they were staying, they were on strike. And then the parents had to send her to her auntie to stay with them and then continue her education, and also assisting one or two chores in their house. That the auntie's son was the one that started with her, started raping her, having carnal knowledge of her. And then her sister caught them, reported the boy to their father. Instead of the father to caution the guy, and then do justice as a father, they can collabo the girl. Papa and pikin collabo small girl. It's unfair. It's unfair. It's unfair. Well, just watch the video above. Watch it and hear. Like, they did this thing to the extent that the girl started wearing diapers. Different kind of infection. She got different kind of infection. Who does that? Just watch the video. Watch the video and go to the comment section and tell me what you feel. Tell me what you feel. Because this one is very annoying. Let's watch.
They violated every hole in her body, both father and son, for 5 good years, until her body could not take it anymore and she passed on. Her name was Ochanya. She was the youngest of 11 children born in a village in Benue State, Nigeria. And this whole story starts when this girl was 6 years of age, right there in her village where she was growing up. The only primary school in the entire village had to shut down because teachers were going on strike. They had not been paid for a long time. And because she was not from a rich family, it seemed as though her education had hit a brick wall. But her parents would not give up. They kept on looking for other ways for this girl to continue her education. Her parents began to look for options, and that was how they shipped her to her auntie's place, Felicia Oguja. Her auntie Felicia was married to this man, Andrew Oguja. They at least had a son and a daughter. The son at the time was actually in the university, while her husband, Mr. Andrew, was a lecturer at the Benue State Polytechnic. Unknown to everybody, there was a predator in the house, which was his son, Victor Oguja. He started to assault Ochanya very frequently. One time while he was at it, the sister walked in and found out. She immediately left and went to go and report to their father. But instead of their father to do something to protect this child, before you know it, both father and son were assaulting this little girl in the same house. She could not even talk to anyone because she didn't feel safe around any of them. To not even worsen the case, she was a long way away from home. She was said to have multiple infections, and that was when this family decided to involve the parent. It was more like they were handing the child over to the parent. And after leaving the hospital and she felt at home with her parent, she told her parent that this man and his son were the one doing things to her. And about a month or so before she passed on, she had this to say on the interview.
That was when I told my mother that when I was in my uncle's house, uncle and his son they were sleeping with.
17th of October 2018, Ochanya lost her life. When the news broke, everywhere was on fire. Her auntie Felicia claimed she knew nothing about it. The man began to claim innocence and the son ran out of the house. Nobody could find him. The family and nobody else could ever find that guy as at that time. The case went to court, and even though this girl had done an interview before she passed on, they claimed that there was not enough evidence because all the medical reports, all the tests, every result was kept hidden because they were the one paying for all those test results. At the end of the whole thing, the man was released and not found guilty. The auntie Felicia got 5 months in jail for failing to protect this child. More like 5 months for 5 years of assault. Sadly, she left this world, but no child should live in this world under such kind of condition. I know after seeing this story, you want to blame the parents. Why have so much kids when you don't have the money to nurture them? Should a guardian, someone who should be protecting this child, be doing such to an 8-year-old child?